Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about some clean beauty switches that I have recently made. I am not an expert on clean beauty. I'm just going to come out there and say it. I'm new to this journey. There's a lot of conflicting evidence out there. I'm just trying to do my best and maybe share what I'm learning along the way. I would also like to say that a lot of this stuff is really readily accessible because that's really important to me as well. A lot of this is from Sephora. There's some stuff you can find at Ulta, a lot of stuff you can find at Target. Don't feel like clean beauty has to be this really like exclusive bougie experience, although who doesn't like that, okay? Just gonna be real. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with like basically everything that I'm using in my routine right now that is clean beauty, and for the most part that's everything except for my makeup. I'm still really trying to transition my makeup into healthier alternatives. But let's start with the shower. The first thing I want to mention, I don't have with me because it's in my shower and it's not that cool to look at, and I don't really feel great about it. I've been using the Tom's of Maine body soap, body bar, in the lavender scent, and I really like it. I enjoy how it feels. I enjoy, you know, it makes me feel clean and it smells nice. That's all I can say about it. The one thing that I do not like about it is that the package has a big claim of like all natural ingredients, no artificial fragrances, blah 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 blah, and then if you look at the ingredients, the very last thing says like fragrance, but it specifies like lavender essential oil, which is fine, but then it also says and other fragrances. Okay, like if it's healthy, if it's an okay fragrance, that's fine, and I would hope that Tom, that touts itself to be an eco-friendly and healthy line, would not use fragrance items that are not good for me. But also, like, why don't you just say what it is? Like, why does it have to be fragrance, some big loophole? That's my biggest pet peeve. So I probably will not be repurchasing that one, but it's fine. So if you're using that, or you like it, or you have something good to say about it, let me know down below. That goes for all of these. Every product that I mention I will try to link or at least list down below, and I will also list or link any information I can find, like from EWG or Skin Charisma or whatever information that I can find on it. Okay, let's move on to hair. I don't know if these are considered clean or healthy or whatever, but y'all know that I'm a bit of a sucker for the Kristin S line. So I have switched over from the gentle shampoo and conditioner to the fragrance free daily conditioner and shampoo. This is the shampoo. It's fragrance free. It works just like the gentle shampoo and the daily shampoo in her regular line, the pink line, but it doesn't have any fragrance in it. So the ingredients are, you know, not terrible, but it does say that it's cruelty-free, color and keratin safe, vegan, free of added fragrances, sulfates, parabens, phthalates, silicones, and gluten. So I like it. It's good. I will probably continue to repurchase that. And then I also have the Kristin S fragrance-free deep treatment mask. And the first thing I want to say about this is that the packaging is perfect. I love this packaging so much. It's a little top heavy in my shower caddy because as I use it, it pushes the product up and then it just falls over. But whatever, it's a small price to pay. I love that it's not in a tub with like a screw on top, because I hated that about the pink mask in her line, is like my hands are soapy and have conditioner all over them. I don't want to have to like unscrew anything. So I love the packaging. It's got the same claims as the shampoo. It says intense moisture, deeply nourishing, instantly softening, shine enhancing for all hair types. I think all of these products would probably be good for curly hair as well, for the curly girl method. I'm not totally in love with this. I like it, I enjoy it. I've been using it as my daily conditioner. I say daily, but I don't wash my hair daily. I've been using this as my semi-weekly conditioner, but I just don't feel like my hair is that soft. I feel like her other mask really works a little bit better in terms of softening, but that could just be silicones, because I don't think this has silicones in it. So I like it. I will continue to repurchase as long as I'm on this clean journey or until I find a clean alternative that I like better. But I'm such a sucker for her whole brand. that this will probably be my one. So there it is. On that same vein, I have the Kristin S fragrance-free detangling tonic, and I do enjoy this. I like this actually better than her spray leave-in conditioner. It basically does the same thing, but it's more detangling, and my hair is very tangly, especially when it's longer like this. But it's fragrance-free, all the same claims again, but I like it. It says quick detangling, moisture replenishing, softening, strengthening, shine enhancing for all hair types. So I'm a fan. Do recommend. The whole Kristin S line you can find at Target. So there you go. Now moving on to skincare. This is kind of the order in which I use products. In the shower, I use my Honest Beauty Gentle Gel Cleanser. This I also got from Target. I like it. I don't love it. I don't feel like it's as effective as I want it to be. If I'm wearing makeup, I will have to wash my face like 2 or 3 times with this, which is, I'm already down here and I've only had it for maybe a month. So I don't love that. I'm looking for a makeup remover that's clean, and then I can follow it up with this as my dual cleanse. But yeah, so I'm still working on that. It is super gentle. This is a great cleanser for like the morning when you don't really have anything on your face, but you just need a gentle cleanse before you put on your morning skincare. I do like it for that. I've been using this morning and night, but I'm on the hunt for something better when I'm wearing makeup. Do recommend. Good price point, easily accessible. I'll have the EWG information down below, but I believe it's pretty good on their scale. I use this in the morning to take off any skincare or oil or whatever from the night before when I'm not using the Honest cleanser. This is just the Garnier Micellar water, and I believe it's a 1 on the EWG scale. It's super gentle. It's not effective as like a cleanser. I cannot remove my makeup with this. I will go through probably 10 cotton pads if I try to use just this. But in terms of just giving my face a quick wipe down in the morning, I enjoy it that way. For masks, I have the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. This I'm kind of using as a replacement for my Glam Glow because I love the Glam Glow, but I just need a clay mask every once in a while if I'm getting some hormonal breakouts or whatever. But it is very exfoliating and it makes my face feel super soft. I've used this for quite a while. I've had a couple of these. This is just a small size, but I do enjoy it. I also have the Drunk Elephant T.L.C. Sukari Babyfacial, which is an AHA and BHA exfoliating mask. You leave it on for 10 minutes. It is pretty intense. It doesn't sting or tingle like a lot of exfoliating masks do, at least not to me. My skin handles acids pretty well though, so take that as you want. It is 25% AHA and 2% BHA, which is pretty high concentration of both. And then it also has chickpea flour, although I don't feel the chickpea flour to be very like gritty on my face, which is good because I don't love physical exfoliants. This one's a physical exfoliant, but it's not as harsh. Like the beads are pretty diluted, if that makes sense. But I like this. You leave it on for 10 minutes, wipe it off with a washcloth. I enjoy it. This is the mini size. The full size is $80. I don't know if it's worth it for $80. For the small size, it's great. This will probably last me a month. I've used it twice and I'm probably halfway through already. But you don't need very much at a time. So the mini I think is worth it. I believe the mini is $30, which is still incredibly expensive for just this little thing. But $80 is a big chunk for me. That's a lot. That's kind of the issue that I've encountered with a lot of clean skincare, is that it's just so expensive. And I guess like you're paying for good ingredients, hopefully, but I think a lot of times there's just a huge markup for like the luxury of it. And I can't afford an $80 cleanser and an $80 mask and an $80 moisturizer because I go through my skincare so fast. So I'm really trying to ration the things that I have that are really expensive and trying to find lower alternatives or DIY alternatives. I have 2 eye creams. I have the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. This is not the cleanest thing ever, but it's so much product for what it is, and I've been trying to work through it since I think the summer. and I'm like maybe halfway through. I enjoy it. I don't feel like it's really made a huge difference in my under eyes. It is very hydrating, very moisturizing, but if you use too much of it, it'll give you the little milia dots under your eyes, so that's not great. You have to be careful about how much you use. The retinol aspect, I don't think it actually has, if it has any retinol, it's not a very high concentration. So if you are kind of afraid of retinols, I wouldn't be afraid of this. It is expensive, but it's not as expensive as some other eye creams that I found at Sephora. My number one gripe with it is the package, because the packaging is huge for what it is. I don't think it says how much is in here, but this little tub, like, it's way too deep and too narrow of a thing, like, so you have to stick your whole finger in there, and I usually have some sort of nails. It comes with a spatula that you can use, but I just don't want to keep up with a spatula and then sanitize it every time. Like, it's such a pain. So I don't like the packaging, and that's the number one reason why I probably will not repurchase this again. But the product is fine. My other eye cream is the Ole Henrikson Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. I like this stuff. It has kind of a shimmeriness to it. Like, not any like actual shimmer particles, but it does give a really nice, it has a slight scent, but it's not an artificial scent. It's fragrance free. These are both considered clean at Sephora, so you know, take that as you will. The clean at Sephora stamp is great, and I love that the industry is giving more stock to that, but it's not as comprehensive as I would want it to be. So if you see something that's clean at Sephora, you still need to do your research on it and make sure that you know, they're not using artificial fragrances and the like. And I have more to say about that with some more products, but I've been using this eye cream at night, and because it has retinol, and so you don't want to, retinol is it's vitamin A, and it causes extreme photosensitivity. So if you use that during the day and then you go outside, which who's going outside right now, it can cause more damage than it can repair. This I use during the day. I like it. It's vitamin C. I love vitamin C just in general, as you'll see. I like it. I don't know if I'll repurchase it. I feel like that's how I feel about most eye creams. It's just, they're so gimmicky, and I don't find that they work as well as I need them to do. I have two. The first one is new to me, but I already really like it. It's from Mad Hippie, and it is their Advanced Skincare Vitamin C Serum with cognac root, ferulic, and hyaluronic acid. It's in a little dropper. I'm not in love with the packaging, but it's fine. But it's just a vitamin C serum. It smells like, kind of like soap. I don't know, I kind of like it. It smells like bathroom hand soap in like a school, but it's really well rated on EWG, I believe, and it was pretty affordable. I think it was like $24 for 1.02 ounces, which is pretty good. And I really enjoyed this. It hasn't broken me out so far. It still made my skin feel very soft. This is replacing my Ole Henrikson Truth Serum, and I found that I kind of like this even more because it's a little bit more hydrating, and my skin has been super dry lately. So enjoy. This one I've had for a long time, but I just recently pulled it out again. This is the Ordinary Buffet, which is a multi-technology peptide serum, and it is in a dropper again. I really like the Ordinary. It's hydrating, it's got peptides, it says it's anti-aging, but I haven't noticed any anti-aging benefits from it. I've just been squirting a pump of both of these into my hand and applying them at the same time, and it's really made a difference in the hydration of my skin, so I do enjoy that. After that, I use my moisturizer. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is a head-to-toe moisturizer, so you can use it on your face, you can use it on your body, whatever. I did not know that, and I felt a little sketched out about it because I've always been told the skin on your face is different from the skin on your body, but it works for both, so it's fine. I don't think it's as moisturizing as I need it to be. I have oily combo skin, if I haven't said that yet, but I like it. It hasn't broken me out. It is moisturizing. It's good for under makeup. I just have to top it off with a facial oil to really get the moisturization that I need. But I do like how gentle it is. I had like razor burn or something on my legs, and I put this on it and it cleared it up immediately. Like, it was very soothing. So I love that about it. Whoa. After that, I use facial oils. I have the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, which is a 1 on the EWG scale, but it is so expensive. This sample came with the Babyfacial because they're supposed to play really well together, and it's fine, but it's just a facial oil, and it's so expensive, so I will not be repurchasing it, but I enjoy using it. Instead, what I have been enjoying is the Cacia Rose Absolute in jojoba oil. So this is just Rose Absolute essential oil with jojoba oil, and jojoba oil is good for your skin because it is the most similar molecularly to sebum that your skin actually produces on its own. So your skin will recognize it as its own sebum. It's less likely to break you out, and it is it's very moisturizing, and it penetrates deeply into the skin. So I've really enjoyed this. The rose smells great, for starters. I'm starved for anything that smells good. All of this is fragrance free. Rose is my favorite scent, and then rose is also good for anti-aging. I don't have any research or anything to back that up. That's just what I've read. I think it's pretty gimmicky. I just like the way it smells. I like the way it feels. I apply this after my moisturizer, just like 3 drops into my hand, and then rub it on my face at night. During the day, it would be too slippery. I've just been using this kind of like an overnight mask, and it's great. I wake up and my skin is glowing and beautiful. Another mask, I've not used this yet, but I'm excited to do so. This is the Alba Botanica Fast Fix Sheet Mask in the papaya variety. This one's for anti-acne. I have not used this yet, but the ingredients are pretty decent. I also got the charcoal version, and I was just excited to have a mask that is not terrible for you. I've been having a hard time with this transition. So I don't really have anything to say on it except that it exists, and I've got any information on it linked below. Okay, moving on to body. Let's talk about something that I do not like. Well, that's not true. I love this. This is the Native Natural Deodorant in lavender and rose. It's paraben-free, aluminum-free. It's got a really small ingredients list. It goes on really well, much better than the Schmidt's deodorant. Schmidt's deodorant is like gritty, and it feels like it's exfoliating my armpits. I'm not a fan. I love the way it smells. It smells great. It doesn't smell like coconut, even though it does have coconut in it. It feels good. It kept me dry. And then a couple days after I started using it, I started developing a rash. So I've deduced that it is the baking soda in natural deodorants that my skin just cannot handle, which is very upsetting because you would think since it's natural, it shouldn't cause any issues. And I've been using regular deodorant my whole life, and I've never had an armpit rash. And then here we are, and it pisses me off. But if you are not sensitive to baking soda, I would recommend this. I would recommend the brand. They have other scents that don't have baking soda in them, but most of those are coconut scent, and I hate the smell of coconut, so I will not be using this any further. But I wanted to throw it out there because it did work well. I like it. It's just not for me. I have ordered, it sounds really bougie, but it's not that bad. I ordered the Drunk Elephant Sweet Pity deodorant that just came out. It should be here tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm excited to use that. It's totally fragrance free, which makes me a little sad because I liked being able to smell like flowers. Okay, that's important to me just as a human being. So I will let you know how that goes. But the native deodorant did not work for me. For body care, or for body lotion, I've been using the Sweet Almond Oil. This one's from Aldi. I think it was like maybe $4, $5. And you just need a little bit, but I've used it over my entire body and it's great. It hasn't given me any weird acne or anything like that. It is very greasy, so I use it at night, not right before bed because it will remain greasy on you. So if you don't like feeling greasy, maybe that's not a good option for you. But I've enjoyed that. If you want a more expensive option, you could do the First Aid Repair Cream in the big tub and use it for your face and your body. For hand care, well, first of all, I have this Cuticle hand cream that I do enjoy. It works really well. It's not super greasy. It's a great just all the time hand cream, and Cuticle uses really good ingredients. They have some ethical sourcing, which I approve of, but they do use fragrance. They claim that it's all safe ingredients and the fragrance is not an issue, whatever, but I don't trust any company that won't tell me what the fragrance items are. Like, if you're more concerned about keeping your trade secret than you are about you know, being proud of your ingredients, then it just feels sketchy to me. So I'm almost out of that. When I'm completely out of this, I will switch over entirely to the Burt's Bees Hand Salve. It smells very medicinal. It smells just like their original lip balm, which I also have been using. Pretty good ingredients, super simple. It is like really solid, and you have to just like scoop out what you need. I've been using this before bed rather than just wearing it throughout the day because it is kind of greasy, but I enjoy it. It's made my hands feel really good, and especially right now when we're all washing our hands a million times a day, that's been important to me. And then along with that, I've been using my homemade cuticle oil. I buy these pens on Amazon. They are plastic, but you're not heating the plastic or putting anything acidic in them, so I don't think it's a huge problem. But I buy the pens and then add in my own ingredients. I use vitamin E oil. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, super good for you. And then I use jojoba oil for the same reasons that face oil is really good. It sinks into your skins really well. And I just put it in these pens, and then I brush it on my cuticles, and good to go. I love this cuticle oil. It really does help. I am a picker, and I will pick my cuticles until I bleed, and it's really disgusting. But if I found that if I, when I have the urge to bite my nails or bite my cuticles, I will put this on instead, and it smooths things out so I don't feel like I have anything to pick at, and it just makes my nails look so much better. But right now, when all of our hands are cracked and drying out and all of that, a homemade cuticle oil that you can, I've had this bottle for probably 2 years and I'm only halfway through, and then I just bought a new vitamin E oil. It's super cost effective. You can buy the pens for like $5. You get like 12 of the pens and you just fill them up as you go. Do recommend. I'll have all of that linked down below. And then the last thing I want to mention is Burt's Bees lip balm. I think we've all used it. It's simple. It is not as good as the Laneige Sleeping Lip Balm, which I still have and I'm using up. But there it is. It is cheaper than a lot of high-end lip balms that work the exact same. So there it is. So that's what I'm working with now, guys. I'm really just trying to find my way through all this. I need to start focusing my attention towards clean makeup soon, which I'm most nervous about. So if you have a lot of suggestions on that, please, please, please let me know. A lot of clean makeup I found is really expensive, so that's not great. I'll give you a quick update on one clean makeup item that I've bought because I'm not a big fan of it. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. I'm wearing it today. It's super light coverage, dewy finish. I got a color that is too light for me. I don't know if you can tell, but my face is a little bit lighter than my neck. And I do not like the way it looks. It wears pretty well, but when you put it on, you get like some chunks that you have to pick off your face, and it smells terrible. So, not a huge fan of it. So I'm looking for a replacement. There you go. Cool. I guess that's all I have to say today. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was informative. If you are on your own journey of finding clean beauty, I wish you luck, and I hope you share what you learn with other people in the comments. But yeah, I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are having as much fun as you can in this time in the world. Follow me on Instagram. It's at EmilyFunBun. Follow me on Twitter. It's also at EmilyFunBun. You can subscribe. You can hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And that's it. Okay, bye guys, I'll see you next week.